everybody. It's me, Lillian Suarez, and I'm very excited to make my first video on how can we use the cup of water to assist us with different subjects, different circumstances. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am American, but of Puerto Rican descent, and so that makes me a little bit of everything. And I know that that has had a great deal of impacting me to do all of the things that I do. I was raised Catholic. I had very, very good Christian friends, and I just love to embrace all religions and the good in all, and the good in all things. And that being said, growing up, my grandmother, she came here when she was a teenager here to Chicago, and so she had a lot of traditions that she believed in. And growing up, I would watch her do these things and wonder why. Well, I have the gift of still having her here with me and asking her questions about all these things and really diving into all different types of traditions, whether it is Native, whether it is African, whether it is just understanding anatomy, the physical body, the spiritual body. So all these things that I've really been able to embrace and put together is what I'm going to be bringing to you guys. This specific method is very well known in Puerto Rico and Cuba and Africa. They believe that water is a conduit, which of course, as we know, the body is made up of mostly water. So that would make total sense. Water also carries memory. So that memory can be positive or negative, and it can affect us, right? Because if the water and the fluids in our body have memory, or shall we say imprints, an imprint is a thought or an emotion or an experience that now has life, right? That you've given life to. It's existing within us, and it's causing these expressions of emotion to be existent within our life. That's why sometimes we feel like, man, what I'm thinking is definitely not what I am seeing in my life. What I am wanting and what I'm putting out there is not what I'm seeing in my life. So that happens sometimes because we might not even know that there is an emotional expression based on past trauma. You could have been in a relationship and you left the person physically, but mentally and emotionally, you're still with that person. That person's imprint, and shall we say how they impacted your life, whether it was mentally or emotionally, is still there. We want to clear that up. We can do this for prosperity. We can do this for removing negative thoughts or energy. Everything is intent. And if it is true that water carries memory, whatever your intent is what's going to be drawn into this cup of water. All right. So we'll begin with the first step, which is clearing negativity. Clearing negativity out of your life. Negativity can come in many forms: bad relationships, limiting beliefs. It can come just listening to things that your parents would say. Yeah, go figure, that would happen. Oh yeah, of course that wasn't easy. These things that are said around us because perhaps maybe our parents heard it from their parents, and it's normal for us to say that and to capture that, but it really is not healthy for us, okay? So the first thing we want to do to clear out any negative energy that we might have is to place this glass of water under the sun. So you take a glass of water and you place it under the sun for 15 minutes. Why under the sun? Well, because we want it to charge with the frequency of the sun. Now, if it's cold outside, you can put the glass of water on your window ledge, anywhere where the sun is beaming, where the light is. Like, this is a perfect space. I can put it by the window, and voila. So you put it there and let it charge for 15 minutes, okay? And then you're gonna bring it in, and I'm gonna add a little twist to mine. You're going to bring it in, and you're going to hold this cup of water, okay? You're going to hold this cup of water, and you're going to think of just releasing everything, allowing yourself, just, you don't even have to name it, because sometimes we don't even know. Just say, I release anything that's not serving a purpose for me, physically, mentally, and emotionally, in this lifetime and any lifetime. I release any soul fragments that are not mine to hold or to keep. And I call back my soul fragments to empower myself and be who I came here to be, not who my hurts brought me to be. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab the same glass of water, and you're going to place your phone next to it, or a speaker, a Bluetooth water bottle, and you're going to play 528 hertz. Okay, you can simply go onto YouTube and look for 528 hertz, and I'll post the link below this video for you guys to be able to click on there and get to it right away. Now, after we've imprinted this water with all we're releasing, it was charged by the sun, so it's elevating the memory that's coming into it by everything that we're releasing. But then we're turning around and we're attuning this water, shall we say, or charging this water to 528 hertz, which is unconditional love. All right, so we're changing what existed in those negative imprints that now you've put into this water, and we're putting it into 528 hertz. Okay, but then what you're going to do is you're going to put this glass of water underneath your bed overnight. All right, underneath your bed overnight, and you're going to place a small tea candle here, guys. All right, light it with the intention. So you do everything thinking about, I am pure, I am light, I am all that God desires me to be. Always and foremost, first with God. God is the creator. God is purity. God is positiveness. God is gentle. Our angels are gentle. Our loved ones on the other side, our ancestors, okay? For me, I have Native ancestors, I have African ancestors, and they're really loud with me, really loud with me. And so I'm excited to be able to bring these traditions and add a twist to them in reference to what I'm doing today and how I'm receiving this information. So the next day, you take the cup and you look at it. So I actually have a cup that has energy, and I've placed these cups in my home, and I dedicated each cup actually in my bóveda, which is my spirit, my sacred space. And I've placed these cups, dedicating one to each thing. This particular cup is dedicated to one of my guides, and this definitely makes total sense. As you can see here, this is there's bubbles, see the bubbles? That's energy. All right, that's energy that is now being absorbed and refreshing my guide. Okay, she's a wow woman. I love her. She definitely is wild in reference to it. I always see her without shoes. She's always wearing white. She likes to work with herbs. And I really love her. And she came to me in the very beginning, and I'm reconnecting with her now. She's like gypsy-like, but she's not a gypsy. But again, I think we both need a balance with each other because I haven't really connected. So that's where you would see that energy, which is really good. So, you would simply take that cup, dump it in the toilet, or you would dump it outside. Okay, dump it in the toilet and dump it outside. All right, and voila. You would do this until, obviously, every night, until there be not a lot of energy being picked up within this cup. All right, it is a process. 15 minutes in the sun, and then you hold it, you set that you're releasing negativity, and then 15 minutes with the 528 hertz, because again, you're gonna play the music for 15 minutes next to the cup, and after 15 minutes it attunes the water to that unconditional love and power, and then you're going to put it underneath your bed. Okay, this is how you can help yourself to get rid of anything negative. But to be honest with you guys, you can do this for any purpose. You can do this if you want to shift energy in a relationship, you know, like shifting meaning like if you want to be more positive about the relationship, if you yourself, free will, you can change what your part is in a relationship or circumstance or situation, you through your free will, you know. Never abuse your spiritual authority and try to shift somebody's thoughts or actions. I don't do that. I will clear so that I can move forward and roads can open for me. So I will post below the link to the 528 hertz, and like, subscribe, and press the bell, because I will be doing a whole bunch of these now, bringing what I believe in to you. And I'm hoping that you can too believe in this and bring great results to your mind, your body, and your soul. Again, this is Lilian Suarez, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.